Well, good morning, everybody. Today is Tuesday, December 30th. One more day, 2025. Welcome to the live trading room. Hope you all had a lovely day yesterday. After trading, let me get rid of this chart here. So here's yesterday's charts. Man, we had that big swing high that happened yesterday that we got in at just a massive trade, plus 63 on that trade, then followed by an equal and opposite um, sell-off that we had that we took a couple of trades off. So ended up with three trades yesterday for plus 113. Not bad for a Monday or any day for that matter, as Keith pointed out. Let me let Carlos in. And there was some good tradable moments later in the afternoon. Had this nice swing high that happened about 2:15 or so on up. So if you're trading in the afternoon, you could have caught that. Let's see. Q closed at 621.03. It's currently sitting at 620. So we do not have a gap play today or this morning so far. It'd have to drop quite a bit to get to a gap play, but that's okay. Let's move up to real time. Currently, price is dropping. Get rid of that. Let's head over to the option chain. Low volume, pre-market volume. Just 528,000 traded. That could be an omen for today. It could be very slow today. I will start at the 619 on the call side and probably the 622 on the put side. And we'll check back again, of course, on those when we get to into trading. So that is it for that. I'm going to say good morning to Mr. Keith Frampton. Good morning, Keith.
Morning, Tim. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, only three trades for me yesterday, up $1.18, but a pretty good day for only three trades and for a Monday also, plus a holiday day also, or one of the days between Christmas and New Year's.
Mm.
Anyway, this morning we had a report come out. Red Book report came out at 8:55, up a little bit from last month. We had a housing price index report come out at 9. It was up a bit from what was anticipated. And the S&P Case-Shiller home price indices year over year came out at 9 also, and it was up a little bit more than anticipated. Not quite as up as much as last month, but still up. We'll have a Chicago PMI report coming out at 9:45 this morning. And then the big one today will be at 2 o'clock. The FOMC minutes from last meeting will come out at 2 today. Um, Still going to have then initial jobless claims coming out at 8:30 tomorrow morning before the market opens. And that's about it. No bond auctions today. There will be one bond auction tomorrow, but that'll be it. And I would expect Friday will be pretty slim trading also, even though the markets will be open. And Thursday, the markets will be closed for New Year's Day. Still open all day tomorrow. So we'll see where we go there. I will be trading today's expiration along with Tim. And I think that's about it here. Yep.
Okay. All right. Very good. Thank you, sir.
Yep.
Appreciate it. Yeah, we're going to take Friday off because it is typically just dead, and just make it a 4-day weekend. You can of course trade Friday if you want to, but we're going to be dark on Friday. We will trade tomorrow, um, but Friday we will be off, and then we'll start the new year on the following Monday. All right, we're coming up on. There was 10 seconds. Stand by. Here we go. In five, four, three, two, one, and we are off. Ooh, big jump there in price up. Let's see here. Let's move that up a little bit. Got our 5 minute about to cross here. If price continues to go up, price just jumped up there all of a sudden past VWAP. All right, we got our broader indices in. Dow is down by 2, Nasdaq's down by 21, S&P's down by 1.5. Price still trying to climb here a little bit. We got both our 5 and 1 minute MACDs have crossed to the call bias side. So we'll start at the 619 on the call side and the 622 on the put side. Those are both in the mid 60s delta Ys, which is where we like to be. Price coming down now.
It is struggling around VWAP.
Yeah.
Mm.
NAS has gone positive, +5. Price may be going into some early consolidation. Price continues to come down. NAS has gone negative again. I suspect it's going to go back and forth for a while until we get some direction in the market. Price trying to climb here a bit.
Put a pseudo demand zone at the bottom of that first 5 minute candle.
Okay, let's go ahead and do that as well.
Got close to a doji on that last 1 minute candle too.
Sure did.
Definitely getting low volume. Hmm,
Yeah, already.
that's unusual. We get it that early. Come down to the pseudo demand zone again. Got the 1 minutes cross back, trying to cross back over going down. Same with the 5 minute.
Broke through the pseudo demand zone there for just a little bit. Doesn't
Yeah, a
look
little
like
bit
the,
more a little bit more volume on those last two candles.
yeah. Doesn't look like we're going to get a breakout on the bottom end there. Got the wick touching VWAP. If you've just joined us, you've not missed anything. It's coming down a bit. Yeah, I'll keep an eye on the 621 on the put side in case this breaks out. Got both our MACDs in agreement. Yeah, market maker just can't quite get a breakout going. It's running out of traders. Well, come on, price. Let's do something here. That Dow's down by 90, Nas down by 22, S&P down by 4.5, with 2,300,000 traded on the underlying asset. Come on, breakthrough, breakthrough. Price just wants to hang out by the demand zone, pseudo demand zone, but we can put in a pseudo or a real supply zone up on top here. Keeping an eye on this possible put. But low volume.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's definitely scaring me off.
Yeah. I want to see price continue to go down over multiple candles and lengthen if possible, but there may just not be the volume there to be able to do that. Come on. Still looking at that 621 on the put side. And that's what happens.
Jumping jack flash there.
Yep. Yep.
Was that the PMI? What did that?
Well, it could have been, but that was a minute after that up here. Yeah, PMI came in a little stronger than anticipated. Yeah, maybe.
Yes, considering getting into that put if it would traveled a bit further. But we're going the opposite direction now. Getting some decent volume going. All right, let's head over to the call side. I'm going to go to the 619 on the call side.
Move that demand zone down slightly so it's a real demand zone.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm going to move the 620 on the call side. Stand by. go. Price coming down. I'm going to head back over to the 622 on the put side. Dow is still down by 15. NAS is up by 6. S&P is up by 2 1/3. Got price on the rise again at 3,800,000 traded. A lot up below 100,000 minutes.
Yeah, just bouncing around yesterday's close.
Mm.
1 minute MACD's flattening out. Still in the call bias position, but flattening out.
Mhm. All right. 620 on the call side. Stand by. I'm going to go ahead and enter the 620. And got filled at 203.
213 for me. I couldn't get filled right away.
Hmm. I may go ahead and take profit on this. I'm going to go ahead and take some profit on this. Out at 216.
And we got 2 minutes to the pop coming up, but there were no announcements at 10.
Mm-hmm.
Get back up there. Just about to the pop here.
Mm-hmm. There's the pop. Come on, get up there.
Come on, bounce off that, get on up there. Come on, get on up there.
Come on, climb. Still got Dow in the negative, minus 43. Nas up 3 1/3. S&P's up just 0.6. Got our 1 minute. MACD has crossed over to the buy side. 5 minute still got plenty of strength in the 5 minute.
Come on, bounce up there. Come on, up, 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 up.
I'll be right back. Okay. Price coming back down to VWAP here. See if we get a bounce. All right, we're going to move our supply zone or add a new supply zone. I'm going to duplicate this one up to here. Turn this into a minor zone.
Come on, market maker, move it up. Get close to a doji on that last candle. Come on,
Mhm.
push it on up.
Trying to turn around
Around.
here.
Come on, get above VWAP there.
All right, I'm going to head over to probably the 622 on the put side. Yeah, 622 strike put. All right, stand by on this 622. All right, I'm going to enter this 622 on the put side. Yeah, trying to.
At 204.
And I'm not filling. Let's try that again. Here we go. 210.
Try to get 30 cents on this.
I'm just going to go ahead and take a little profit here. There we go. Out at 230.
Out at 234. 204 to 234.
All right. I was just getting concerned getting near the demand zone there. well, on the
Yep.
demand zone.
All right, you can start moving back up now. This candle again close to a doji.
Mhm.
Come on, get on up there, turn it around. Come on, don't be shy, get on up.
Here we go. Getting some turnaround now. I'm going to head to the 619 on the call side and just watch. Probably if it gets up past this minor zone in VWAP, I'd look at taking a call trade about there. Still a lot of downward pressure on pricing. Getting some turnaround on our 1 minute MACD.
Come on, market maker, push it on up.
Come on, price rise. That's not rise.
No. Well, throw some yeast on that, Tim, would you? Come on, get on up there.
Price is just orbiting the demand zone. There's a doji.
Gee, yeah.
Price has just settled into some consolidation here. As we're down at the demand zone, price should turn around and head up.
Yeah, trying to get a crossover on the 1 minute MACD.
Mm-hmm. Come on, breakout. One minute MACD has crossed. There it goes. All right, looking at the 619 on the call side. Stand by. Don't you come down.
Come on, get back up there. Come on, Ivan, get it back up there.
Boy, it was looking promising there at the 1024, 1023, and 1024. Well, 1023 candle primarily, but 1024 went up and pierced the minor zone and VWAP. Looked like we were going to continue going there, but we've sunk back down to the demand zone, back into consolidation. Got to break out of this consolidation here.
Yeah. Preferably on the top side.
Yes. All right, we are just a little over an hour in. We've got 7,600,000 traded on the underlying. Everything is negative now. Dow's down 109, NASDAQ down 38, S&P down 9, almost 10. And price just meandering around the demand zone. Market maker not really willing to let price go down any further, but is having a difficult time getting enough traders willing to trade price up.
There's some pretty thin candles in here.
Mm-hmm. Excuse me one more minute. I'll be right back.
The doji again on that last candle.
Okay, I'm back. All right, Price, let's go.
I'm just waiting for you.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm here. Let's go. Let's see, we had a doji a couple of minutes
Yep.
ago, which has resulted
Yep.
in some reversals, so that's good. Come on, Price, continue up. You can see our volume is slowly declining, making it tougher to get a price move.
Can you guys help me analyze that first trade?
Sure.
So I know you got in and out of it for a profit, Tim, but
Mhm.
Keith's still in it, and I got out of it. Unfortunately, I violated my stop loss. Um, I printed it out. I'm staring at it, and um, we entered it. I tried to enter it. I did not get filled, so I went back after it and was
Mhm.
filled at 9:56:30. Um, so is it a mistake to go back after that trade when things were seemingly that slow? I know that 9:56 volume candle was huge,
Yeah.
but that was probably the reason why I didn't get filled the first time. It was moving too fast. So
Yeah.
I got filled, and then I got filled to 3.5 minutes before the pop at the top.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And then even though there were no real announcements, it sure as heck looks like there was a pop at the top
Yeah.
because it went into the toilet.
Yeah.
Um, and then for some inexplicable reason, um, I violated my stop loss and let it go way beyond where it should have.
Mhm.
I know you probably can't explain that other than we've all done it.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, yeah, but it looked like we were coming down towards VWAP and it was going to find some
right.
supported VWAP. That's why I stayed in it.
Okay. So that was 10:09.
Yeah.
And I think I did the same thing. But then when it crossed VWAP, I got out
Okay.
because I'd had enough. And
Yeah.
I was beyond my stop loss at that point.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yep. Same here. Except
So
I'm still in it.
yeah, and after we had that big loser, I think it was last Wednesday, Keith, you said on Thursday, I'm not doing this again. I'm not going to let my myself. I've met the enemy, and it is me, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, so I'm not questioning your judgment, but I'm questioning, my judgment of, you know, my numbers right now. Arguably, I'm just getting back into this, or a 30-cent loss, a 50-cent loss, and then 60 is the, oh my God, I really blew it. Um,
Well, I think, Brian, the biggest thing, I think your general approach is good. It's just that the low volume here the last week and a half, 2 weeks has just been really challenging. And I think make a note, Tim, next year, when we get to Christmas, a couple days before, I'm just not going to trade anymore until the new year.
Mm-hmm.
It
yeah,
just, I've just had. I keep reminding myself to go back and look at my notes, but this is a really tough time of year to trade. Very tough.
okay. So I mean, I did get that put on the second one and got 20 cents, but which is good, don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But if I stop loss out on the first one at where I'm supposed to, then I'm up for the day instead of down for the day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What do you have your stop loss set at?
Well, and again, I'm not blaming you, Keith. Don't even begin to take this the wrong way. But I was, hanging in there with you, so to speak, hoping that, as John Carter says, taking a toke off the hopium pipe, hoping that it was going to bounce at VWAP.
Yeah.
And so I had drug my stop loss down. Again, a cardinal sin, I think, in the world of trading.
Right.
Um, because I went into it with a bracketed order of 50 cents.
Okay.
And,
That was
and
the number I was looking for, 50
yeah.
cents.
And so when I got down there, um, I heard, well, let's get some support at VWAP. So, I broke out the hopium pipe and took a hit. And
Hmm.
then when it didn't stop, then I was like, okay, you better get out. And I did talk to one of Tracy Ellis's good buddies who I think you guys know because he's actually the responsible party for discovering Tim the Trader, Rocky.
Oh yeah.
He called me just to touch base about, how we were doing without our good buddy Tracy. And he
Hmm.
asked me if I was trading, and I said, well, yeah, I'm wading back into the waters. I'm tipping my toe in. And he goes, well, this is not a good time of the year to be trading. You know that, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
to Keith's point, you know, so I just want to make sure that, I know I did some foolish things here, but it's all, I guess my original question was, can you help me analyze this trade? Am I looking at it the right way? And I think I am.
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay. I got about
Yeah.
a page of notes, Keith. I'll break it out next year.
Yep. Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Is this a double tap Tuesday because of the Fed or just no?
No, not today.
Okay.
All right. Come on, price.
Come on, get across VWAP there.
All right, going back to the 619 on the call side. So I want to make sure this is a true breakout going up. Well, it's a bit of a breakout, but I need to see more. Our 5 minute is crossed to the call side. 1 minute's obviously on the call side. So stand by on this 619. All right, I'm going to go ahead and try to jump in on this one. And pass me by. I'm going to get out of that, erase that. I'm going to go back to the 619. And try again. Come on, doesn't anyone want to sell me a position? All right, I'm going to cancel that one as well. So that was 2 times. I'm not going to give it a third try. If you did get in on this trade, you're probably doing fine.
I did not, since I'm still in the 620.
Mm-hmm. So that's pretty good momentum going up. Let me see. 4, gotta go there. Okay. I think one of the secrets on days like today is just not staying in these trades too long because they just
Yeah.
run out of steam or run out of momentum. And that's just simply the market maker is just running out of traders willing to continue trading price up or down.
I've got an order to close part of my contracts up close just underneath the supply zone.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, get on up there further.
Price continuing to rise here. Market maker finally was able to attain a breakout.
All right, closed half my contracts, which would have been at my original trailing stop order.
Okay. Da-do-do-do. Okay, we're almost finished here. Charts are going to come down right away today. I've got to get on to something else. So I have to take charts off, doing a little training after this. And in fact, we are at the top of the hour right now. So we're going to go ahead and wrap up. Ended up with 2 trades plus 33, which considering today is a blessing. And that's it. Guys, we will see you tomorrow. Keith, thank you.
Yep. I'm going to keep an eye on this last half of my contracts, try to get a little bit more on it, but probably won't let this ride much longer to close it out. So one positive, one negative trade.
Okay. All right. Very good. And Michael, I'll see you in 5 to 8 minutes. He's got to take care of some personal things, and we'll see you then. All right, folks. Thank you for joining
Okay.
today.
All
We'll
right.
see y'all tomorrow.
All right. Thanks, Tim.
Bye-bye.